Could you imagine living in a country that has more horses than people? Where the nearest neighbor might be miles away? That's the reality in Mongolia, a country with one of the lowest population densities in the world. It's a fascinating conundrum, and today we delve into the reasons why 99.7% of Mongolia remains unoccupied. Mongolia, a landlocked country nestled between Russia and China, stretches over a vast territory of over 1.5 million square kilometers. However, despite its size, the country is home to a mere 3 million people. Compare this to a city like New York, which crams over 8 million residents into an area nearly 700 times smaller. So what's the deal with Mongolia? The answer lies in its geography and history. Mongolia is a land of extremes. Its climate is one of the harshest in the world, with temperatures that plummet to minus 40 degrees Celsius in the winter and can soar to 40 degrees Celsius in the summer. The terrain is equally challenging, with vast deserts, rugged mountains, and sparse grasslands. These conditions make large-scale farming and settlement difficult, leading to a predominance of a nomadic lifestyle that has persisted for centuries. Additionally, Mongolia's historical isolation has also played a role in its low population density. For much of its history, Mongolia remained cut off from the rest of the world, with few immigrations or invasions to boost its population. Even today, the country remains somewhat remote, with its capital Ulaanbaatar often described as the most isolated city in the world. But what does this mean for Mongolia today? The low population density has some benefits. It has allowed for the preservation of Mongolia's unique culture and traditions, with the nomadic lifestyle still very much alive. It also means that Mongolia has preserved vast swaths of unspoiled natural beauty, from the sweeping Gobi Desert to the crystal-clear Lake Khövsgöl. However, the low population density also presents challenges. Infrastructure development is difficult and costly in such a vast and sparsely populated country. Providing services like healthcare and education to a population scattered across a vast territory is no easy task. And while Mongolia's isolation has protected its culture, it has also hindered its economic development, with the country heavily reliant on mining and agriculture. In conclusion, Mongolia's low population density is a product of its challenging geography, harsh climate, historical isolation, and enduring nomadic lifestyle. This has resulted in a country that is largely empty, but also one that is rich in culture, history, and natural beauty. It's a fascinating paradox, a country where the vast emptiness is as much a part of its identity as its people. So the next time you find yourself complaining about the crowded subway or the long line at the grocery store, spare a thought for the people of Mongolia who might travel miles to see their nearest neighbor. And remember, sometimes emptiness isn't a void, but a space filled with possibilities.